Hey everybody, my name is Laura and I am the teen librarian at the Franklin Public Library, and today I am here to show you how to make your own gummy bears at home. So this is a really fun and surprisingly easy activity that you can do at home using mostly household items. This is our kit for this week that you can pick up at the library while we're open. There are very limited kits, and I know there's going to be a lot of interest, so I apologize in advance if you are not able to get one, but I would encourage you to still come by the library and you can pick up an instruction sheet, because this is really all you need to know. And I'm going to show you the only thing that you need special to make these is your gummy bear mold. And this you can get online. I got this one online. It came in a pack of 4. And I think it was under $5 for 4 of these. So it's really easy to do yourself. So I would encourage you to still come by and pick up an instruction sheet. Okay, so we are going to get started. I'm going to show you what our ingredients are first. Got my instruction sheet here so I know what I'm doing. So first of all, this is our gummy mold. As you can see, it's little bear shapes. Super cute. Like I said, you can get this online. I got 4 of these for about $5. It also came with an eyedropper. This is optional. If you don't have an eyedropper or your kit did not come with an eyedropper, that is totally fine. I'm going to show you how to do it without an eyedropper. You will also need either some spray food oil, or this is just regular olive oil. You will need a measuring cup, and this you'll really need more so if you don't have an eyedropper. If you don't have an eyedropper, you'll definitely want one of these. It doesn't matter how big it is, as long as it has a spout. That's the important part. Let's see, you will also need a little bowl that can go in the microwave. You will need a fork for whisking. You will need some kind of measuring cup to measure out 1/3 cup of cold water. So I have this. You could also just use your measuring cup that you would be using. You will need 1 3-ounce package of the strawberry gelatin, or I'm sorry, it doesn't have to be strawberry, it can be any flavor you want. This one happens to be strawberry. And for this particular recipe, you want it to be the 3-ounce package. And then, other than that, you need 1 little package. This is, let me double check the measurements here. Yep. So this is 1/4 ounce of unflavored gelatin. So you can get a package of these. It comes with a bunch of these little envelopes, and I got this just at Target. So this is easy to find as well. This is unflavored gelatin, 1/4 ounce. And that is it for our ingredients here. So first step, if you have the spray, cooking spray, you can just go ahead and spray your gummy mold, or you can spray it on your paper towel. And what we're doing is we are going to put the oil inside of the little gummy bear cavities, just really lightly, so that the gummy doesn't stick when we're trying to get it out. So I will go ahead and do that first. So if you just have olive oil at home, or canola oil, any kind of cooking oil, that's totally fine. So I'm going to get some on here, just like that. And then I will show you. I'm just simply going to press the oil inside. Let's see if I can show you what we're doing here. Just getting it inside of the little gummy molds. So we'll just do that. I'm going kind of quickly just for the sake of time. This is just so that the gummy doesn't stick when you're trying to get them out at the end. Okay, a couple more here. Okay, there we go. All right, so now this is our gummy mold. It has been properly oiled up. And I would definitely keep some paper towels handy for the rest of this project. Okay, so that is step 1. Step 2, we're going to take our bowl and we're going to put both of the gelatins in there. So again, this is 3 ounces of the flavored gelatin. Here we go. So this is just regular Jell-O that you would get at the store. And this one is strawberry. So we'll just go ahead, put that in our bowl. And then this is our unflavored gelatin. Again, you can get this at Target, at the grocery store, wherever. Unflavored, and this is 1/4 ounce. So I'm going to add that. So as you can see, that is our 2 gelatins in the bowl. And now what we're going to do is add 1/3 cup of cold water. So I have my sink right here. Make sure this is cold. Yep, there we go. Fill this up. Okay. So again, 1/3 cup of cold water. Put it in our bowl. And then take your fork and you just want to mix that all together. If you have a whisk, you can use that, but a fork will do just fine as well. So we want to mix this up real good because it's just a lot of sugar in here, so we'll mix it up. Okay, so you'll see it starts to get kind of more dissolved in here. Okay. All right. So once you whisk it real good and it's very dissolved, be careful, you don't want to stain your countertops. So that's why I say be very careful with especially your Jell-O that is red or another bright color. So now what we're going to do is this is actually going to just sit at room temperature just the way it is for 10 minutes. So I'll go ahead and pause the video and we'll come back in 10 minutes. Okay, so we are back and it has been 10 minutes of sitting at room temperature. There we go. So yep, that is, looks good. So now what we're going to do is put it in the microwave and just cook it for 30 seconds. Just on high. So we'll go ahead and let that cook. And clean up here while that's cooking. So we'll take that out, and what you want to do is give it another whisk. Okay, and then we're actually going to put it in for 30 more seconds. So we just really want to make sure that all the sugar in the gelatin is dissolved. So we'll go ahead and do 30 more seconds. And again, I'll just remind everybody that if you were not able to get one of our gummy bear kits, you can come and pick up a instruction sheet, get your own gummy mold, and you'll be good to go. All right. Okay. There we go. So we want to whisk that one more time, and then you just want to use your best judgment. If it appears that it's very liquidy and everything has been dissolved, all the sugar, then you're probably good to go. So I'm going to say that I believe that we are. If you're not, if it still feels kind of granular-y to you, then you can put it in for another 10 seconds. But I think we're good on this one. Okay. All right. So now, this is the fun part. We are going to be putting the gummy mixture liquidy into the gummy cavities. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to do that. In fact, I think, let's see, I will probably move this over. I'll show you since it's kind of a little harder to see. There we go. Okay, so number 1, if you do have an eyedropper, all you want to do is you can squeeze it, pull some up there, and then we want to just drop it carefully into the gummy cavity. You want to fill it up, but you want to try not to overfill it and make it go over. Okay. So we'll just do that for the rest of, there we go. Okay, so what if you do not have an eyedropper? That is a-okay. This is where your measuring cup with a spout comes in. So you can go ahead and take, careful, it might be hot. You want to pour the liquid right in there. And again, try not to stain your countertop. There we go. All right. So now this is a little bit trickier, but still totally fine. Now what you want to do is very, very carefully, you want to pour really slowly. Because again, this is where it's easy to overfill it. It's okay if it happens a little bit, that's fine. You just want to go a little bit at a time. So that one had some bubbles. And just fill up all of the gummy cavities. So we can probably go ahead and speed this up while I am pouring these. Okay, there we go. All right, so as you can see, I did sort of overfill some of those. If you want to, you can leave it. It just means that you'll have kind of an extra large gummy. Or you can try, whoops, you can try to mop it up, but you know what, I'll probably just leave it because it seems more hassle to try to fix it. All right, so go ahead and put this back here. Okay, so that is the trickiest part. Now what we are going to do is actually put this whole thing into the fridge for at least 20 minutes. So I will go ahead and do that. Open this fridge up here. There we go. All right, so we want to carefully just put this in the fridge. All right, that is it. Okay, so we will be back in 20 minutes. I will pause the video and then we can see how that's coming along. Okay, so we are back, and this time it's been 20 minutes that we waited for the gummy bears to be in the fridge. I have taken them out, and as you can see, they are looking pretty solid in the gummy mold here. So now the last step is just to get them out. So you can have a plate, a bowl, anything you'd like. And it's real easy. You just want to kind of carefully turn, like just push them out. And this is where that oil should have come in. There we go. Yep, there we go. And I'll show you, here we have our little gummy bear. So you would just keep doing that. And if they don't, if they look a little sticky still, you might want to put them in the fridge for another couple minutes. But these look pretty okay. So you just go ahead and peel them out just like that. and I will taste one right now. Yeah, it's good. It tastes kind of like a extra strong Jello. It's pretty tasty. So that is it. I won't bore you by taking them all out in this video, but that is how you would do it. You just want to peel them all out, and then you can clean off your mold, and this can be used again. So that is pretty exciting. You can make as many gummy bears as you'd like in as many different flavors as you'd like. So thank you so much for watching. And like I said, if you were unable to get a gummy bear kit, swing by the library, pick up an instruction sheet, get your own gummy mold, and you'll be good to go. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.